Sitcoms have been a huge part of people's lives since the 1940s. It had been a way to escape life for 20 or so minutes every week or for hours and hours on Netflix. But where did it all start? The first ever sitcom aired in the UK on the BBC television service in 1946. Its name was Penright's Passage. Penright's Passage only ran for about 10 episodes, having its last episode, Staggered Holidays, air in May of 1947. The show is about Mr. J. Penright, who owns a small store, and his challenges with rival stores and his own employees. After the show aired, the show's style of laugh tracks and silly drama became quite popular. This soon became the new standard for TV shows. Another titan in the sitcom world is I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy aired their first episode in 1951 on CBS, 4 years after Penright's Passage. The show had a runtime of 30 minutes and ran for 179 episodes. It's famous for its slapstick comedy and housewife-husband dynamic.
Hello, friends. I'm your Vitamita Benjamin girl. Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you poop out at parties? Are you unpopular? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle.
Now you pick up the bottle.
Oh.
A little higher. That's right.
The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle. Vitamita Benjamin. Vitamita Benjamin contains...
But why is I Love Lucy so appealing to so many different people? Many people attribute the fact that it's so popular to the amazing acting of Lucille Ball, the, quote, queen bee of movies. What's the first thing you think of when you think of I Love Lucy? Lucille Ball. Another reason I Love Lucy was so revolutionary is because it was the first multi-camera sitcom. Because of this, they were able to have a live studio audience, making it the first show ever to have that. A more modern example of an awesome sitcom is Parks and Rec, or Parks and Recreation, and it's not your typical sitcom. Like The Office, another popular sitcom by the same creator, it has a documentary-style filming. It follows civil servant Leslie Knope trying to help her friend, Ann Perkins, turn an empty pit behind her house into a park. This sitcom really breaks the mold of your typical sitcom. There's no laugh tracks, and the jokes just move smoothly through the episode. In the next clip, Andy Dwyer, one of the characters, hits his head against the wall while sneezing. When he goes to the doctor for his concussion, he's asked if anything else is wrong, and then goes down a whole list. Notice how the jokes just run smoothly without a laugh track.
Anything else bothering you?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've got a weird rash in my knee pit area. And my tongue on this side doesn't taste anything anymore. Sometimes when I walk, my ankles make like a weird rattlesnake sound. What else? Things that are far away from my eyes are fuzzy. I once ate a Twix with the wrapper on it, and I've never seen the wrapper come out. Also, I've swallowed every piece of gum that I've chewed for the past 25 years.
This is free-flowing comedy. It's being funny for the sake of it being funny, not a laugh track telling you to laugh. But don't get me wrong, I love different shows with laugh tracks, like Friends, I Love Lucy. I just think that in a lot of shows they're overused, and The Office and Parks and Rec found a way to make it so it's not as needed. That's another thing I love about Parks and Rec is it's with the documentary style of filming, the camera moves free-flowingly and it follows the characters instead of having a camera staying in a position and then switching to another camera. It makes it feel like you're actually watching a documentary and not a show, and it makes it feel like the characters are actually real people in real life. The reason why the show feels so real is the actor input. The actors are encouraged to improvise and put input into the characters that maybe the writers wouldn't have thought of. In the next clip, it's Jenna Fisher, who plays Pam on The Office, talking about how she was asked to put in her own input into the creative process.
But he called me up and he said, "So, Jenna, tomorrow we're going to do some of your talking heads. And I was just thinking maybe you could talk a little bit about Roy, maybe where you think you guys started your relationship. I don't want to give you any ideas. I just want to see what you can come in with. We'll ask you about that relationship and you can just talk about it." And that's kind of when I knew that I was on a really special show that valued actors' input, and we were...
Next and final show I'm going to cover is The Big Bang Theory. The only reason why I'm putting this in is because I wanted to show the overuse of laugh tracks.
No.
Aristotle?
No.
5?
Oh,
then I don't know.
why are you crying?
Because I'm stupid.
Well, that's no reason to cry. One cries because one is sad. For example, I cry because others are stupid and it makes me sad.
Okay, look, can we just please forget about all this extra stuff? And can you...
No, I just don't want to keep trashing on The Big Bang Theory. I personally just do not like the show. I think that the laugh tracks are kind of telling the audience it's okay to laugh now instead of the joke actually being funny. Sitcoms have been around for a while now, and a lot of people like them. Luckily now we're moving into a new wave of media where we can hopefully find other more dynamic shows like Parks and Rec or The Office, and still hopefully have some of the classics like Friends, I Love Lucy, or even The Big Bang Theory to enjoy.